So I'm getting the P219b code on my 2018 50 F150. And if I look here, it says it's bank 2 air fuel ratio imbalance. Now I've been getting this check engine light probably every 2 months or so. It kind of comes and goes. I'll clear it and then 2 months later it'll come back in. But when I'm driving, I don't realize any difference. Like other than the check engine light, you can't tell if there's any type of difference. No difference in gas mileage, the way it sounds, nothing. So it makes me think that most likely I got just a bad sensor, an O2 sensor. So I'm going to try changing both of those. So bank 2 on this year model is going to be on the driver's side, and I have my two O2 sensors. This is the upstream one, and then this is the downstream one. Now I ordered these from Rock Auto. I just wanted to go back with the OEM Motorcraft. This one, the upstream one, it's about $100, and the downstream one was like only $35. I'm not exactly sure why there's such a price difference, but yeah. And so the other things you'll need is this little handy socket made for O2 sensors. Allows you to slip the cable through the slot here and get up on the nut there. And some anti-seize. I wasn't sure if the O2 sensor itself would come with any anti-seize on it. You can see it's got a little bit on it, but like I said, I wasn't sure if it come with any. You definitely want to put some of this on there just because how hot the exhaust will get, and then it cools down, and so you get that constantly cycling. If you don't put some anti-seize on it, then next time it needs to be changed, it's not coming out. So I definitely recommend putting some of that, but you want to be put very little just on the threads. You don't want to get any on the plug itself to follow it up. The only other thing I got was this little thread chaser, and I ordered this off Amazon. Oxygen sensor thread chaser. So just in case I get these ones out and the threads are messed up a little bit, I can just put that on my socket and run it in there, clean the threads up a little bit. So this was only like $5 or $6, I think, on Amazon. So that should be all I need, and I'll get started here. Alright, so here I'm on the driver's side and catalytic converter. I got my upstream O2 sensor, my downstream O2 sensor. Now, luckily, these are very easy to get to. The plugs are right up here for them. The passenger side, way more difficult to get to, so luckily I don't have to mess with those because the window is very tight. But I'm just going to be worrying about these two today. So I got my little O2 socket here. Slide it over the wire. Slide it on there. Put my socket wrench on there and break it loose. Alright, so I got the first one broke loose, and it actually broke loose fairly easy. Not worried it was gonna be a tough one, but it wasn't bad. And I mean, it looks alright, but cord's going back right back here to the plug. I'm gonna get that disconnected. Put the new one in. So I got the, here's the old plug that I just took out. Here's the brand new one. You can see they, like I said, it's OEM, so it's identical. Now on the plug, the trick to getting this plug out is so when this is actually plugged in, this little red tab here is all the way down. So the first thing you do is just push it all the way out, and it just slides out easy. But then in order to actually get it to disconnect, you got this little black piece right there. You just got to push that down and pull. It comes right out. So I'm gonna put a little, just a little bit of anti-seize right here on the threads, and I'm gonna put this new one in. So as you can see here, I just put just a little bit of anti-seize going around the threads. Make sure not to get any on the plug itself. So, time to go put it in. So here's the old one for the downstream, and I don't see anything abnormal with it, but and then the brand new one here. Now these are different because they don't have the red lock thing on them. They come without it. So in order to make these release, you just push down right there and pull, and it'll come right out. So the other thing I failed to mention was I got 93,000 miles on this, and I'd say probably average on O2 sensors, that's probably exceeding roughly 100,000 miles they're maybe good for. So that was the other reason I was just, well, might as well kill two birds with one stone. I'll change the O2 sensors on the one side, and hopefully it also fixes my little check engine, but we'll see here. Time will tell. So I'm just going to slap a little anti-seize on this one and install it. Alright, so I got both new O2 sensors in, and I got the cables hooked up, the plugs hooked up, and I mean, overall it's not a bad job. You could probably knock it out in an hour. The other thing to remember is, let's just say that if I knew the upstream sensor was bad, to always change these in pairs, because even if I knew the upstream sensor was bad and I changed it and left the original downstream, so I have a new one in the front and an old one in the back, I could still give an error code just because of the difference between what the new plug is reading and what the old plug is reading. So always change them in pairs.